Yo, what is up guys? My name is Patrick, host of EDH Brutality, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. Are you in search of unique synergies to close out your next EDH match? Well, you're in luck. Today we're discussing just that in a little series I like to call Game Winning Jank. Let's get into it. Welcome back, folks. Glad to have you. Before we jump right into things, let me just say Game Winning Jank is a monthly series we have here on EDH Brutality in which we showcase game-winning combos or synergies that will either flat out win us the game or catapult ourselves that much closer to a victory. If you have a combo or synergy that you would like to be showcased, make sure to leave it down in the comment section below. And as always, links to timestamps will be provided down in our description. So without further ado, how about you sit back, relax, and let's jump into these game-winning combos. Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have a 2-card combo, starting with our mono red boy, Scalding Salamander. He is a 2/1 salamander creature for 2 colorless and 1 red that reads: whenever Scalding Salamander attacks, you may have it deal 1 damage to each creature without flying defending player controls. We equip this little guy with a 1 mana artifact equipment known as Basilisk Collar, and we have proficient life gain and a board wipe whenever we decide to attack. Of course, that's how the main combo goes, but if you are running in those pesky flyers paired with a Gravity Sphere for 2 colorless and 1 red, and you will have no problem taking out those flyers as well. Although this combo does not outright win the game, it does set you up for a nice little life gain and a clear board state for you to do whatever the hell you want. And for that, it is at the number 3 spot. Next up, we have another 2-card combo, this time revolving around a mono white human creature known as Angry Mob. With errated text, this 2 colorless and 2 white creature reads: as long as it's your turn, Angry Mob's power and toughness are equal to 2 plus the number of swamps your opponents control. As long as it's not your turn, Angry Mob's power and toughness are each 2. What's great about this card is it has the keyword trample. As our follow-up, we have a beautiful card that cannot be countered. That's right, it is a land known as Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth that reads: each land is a swamp in addition to its other land types. Paired with the Angry Mob, and you can easily see how these 2 cards can quickly get out of hand, especially if it's late game. Drop this puppy on turn 10, and if nobody missed the land drop and there's still 3 players left in the game, assuming you are playing Battle Cruiser, your Angry Mob's power and toughness is going to be a whopping 32/32 trampling beast. And of course, it only gets better from there, because for this effect to work, you yourself don't need to play Urborg Tomb of Yawgmoth. If you are lucky enough for someone else to play it, they will help activate this combo. So if you get lucky, you only need Angry Mob in play, and if someone else plays Urborg before you, it will still have the same effect. And that right there is called consistency. And last but not least, at the number 1 spot, we have finally, at last, a combo involving more than just 2 cards. That's right, we're upping the stakes to a whopping 3 cards here, this time revolving around the colors white and black. The setup for this is simple. First, we want to make sure we have a Grand Abolisher in play. It is a 2/2 human cleric for 2 white mana that reads: during your turn, your opponents cannot cast spells or activate abilities of artifacts, creatures, or enchantments. This will ensure that nobody can interrupt us as we pull off the biggest fuckery known to Magic the Gathering, and what I call the get up and leave combo. Once Grand Abolisher is on the table, ensuring no counter magic can be made, we can finally play our 4 mana enchantment for 2 colorless and 2 black known as Lethal Vapors. Lethal Vapors reads: whenever a creature comes into play, destroy it. Destroy Lethal Vapors, you skip your next turn. Any player may play this ability. Now what's going to happen here, if we go back to our Grand Abolisher, he's going to prevent other players from activating this ability. So we are going to take that and abuse the Lethal Vapors and activate it infinitely with those triggers of the infinite skipping turns now on the stack. Before any of them resolve, we are going to cast Tefari's Protection. For 2 colors and 1 white at instant speed, it reads: until your next turn, your life total can't change and you have protection from everything. All permanents you control phase out. So the way in which this combo wins is you will never have another turn again. And it's as long as your opponents do not have a card in their deck that specifically says that they win the game outright from the effect of the card, they will ultimately deck themselves.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Now, of course, this effect alone will not just end the game.
Why not, you stupid bastard?
You have to wait for the decking to happen, thus giving the name of the get up and leave combo. If they don't have a card that can outright win them the game, your life total can never change, your permanents do not exist, and you can just simply drop your stuff, pack up, and leave. Of course, they are more than welcome to murder each other and fight for that second place mark, but it's going to take 100 turns before you ultimately are declared the victor. And with that said, that will conclude this episode of Game Winning Jank. I hope I was able to help you guys explore and discover some new game-winning synergies in the janky fashion, of course, that you can bring to your next Friday Night Magic. So without further ado, if you'd like to stay tuned for more future videos here on this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell down in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. And as always, my name is Patrick, host of EDH Brutality. I thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next week. Peace out, guys.